Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Football Critics. It's a boy and us, and I'm joined by my co-host Nhlanhla Mtima. Exum, how are you feeling today?
Eish mfethu mnandi mfethu. Eish. Um
Ya, ngiyabona umoya wehlile kancane. Sekushubile lapha etafuleni manje. Itafula
eish.
lasabuke kahle manje. The lock is not looking good now. Nesmile kunzima
Yeah.
ukuthi sivele ebusweni.
Yeah, mfethu. Eyo, hey mfethu. I mean, it is what it is, bro. Siyayazi Sundowns ukuthi njani. And it's reached a point now where eish, it's becoming really tough for Pirates to win the league. Yeah, Pirates now has to be perfect, like
Okay,
100% perfect.
Okay, before we go deep with the Sundowns and Pirates and the league, guys, please like the video, please subscribe to the channel, man. Please show us some love, please engage, man. Drop your comments there. As you all know, we're just doing this for the love of the game, man. So before we go to Sundowns, I just want us to, start with Kaizer Chiefs. Yeah, you see what I saw yesterday, what I witnessed yesterday was, it was embarrassing. I won't lie to you. Kaizer Chiefs lost 2-0 to Siwelele. And to be quite honest with you, Amachita looked, and I'm not coming up with an excuse. I'm just saying, or, you know, talking based off of what I saw and what I witnessed. Uh, uh, Amachita looked tired, first of all. Amachita couldn't match the intensity as Siwelele. What I liked about Isiwelele was they brought the game to us. By let's say Tina a game. They studied us. Their approach was spot on. Their tactics was spot on. Man, we were tactically outclassed. You understand? And we looked tired. Their intensity, how they were able to bypass our midfield, how they were able to capitalize on his Munyani, how they were able to just do just quick 3-4 passes and then already the base halfini yethu. We looked, man, yeah, we looked tired, we looked flat. They was struggling. I feel like first half he was struggling, maybe second half he came a bit, but yeah, man, it was just one of those games which we just couldn't match intensity as well. You understand? And my problem or my issue about this is if coach saw from first half, okay, we're struggling, the lineup is settled, it's tweaker. Maybe let me bring in Ox for defensive duty. Maybe let me take out Umodi. Maybe let me take out Lilepo. Let me bring in Uvelepa. Let me bring in like, yes, you brought them, but if you can just do that early and see what happens, because of at that point you're already losing. You understand? I like a coach that's able to take risks. You understand? Uguti, man, you 2-0 down. Your starting 11 has been struggling from first half. Just change them. If it's when the Sikwara 3 or the fourth goal, as long as uzobuzamile ukutwika igame, as long as uzobuzamile ukusibuyisa egamini, but then we were already losing anyway. You understand? So noma ingakora 3 noma ingakora 4, we won't be, yes, we're gonna be disappointed, we're gonna be mad, but it's gonna be a thing yokuthi, okay, you know what, we were losing anyway. Coach tried, but we couldn't match intensity, we couldn't match, just, man, we were not prepared for this game. You understand? We were just not prepared for this game. The changes were late. The players were struggling. It was just a mess. I don't know how you saw the game.
Yeah, it's not too far away from how you think. I think Chiefs was sort of not ready for the game. I think they were not prepared about how Celtic were gonna, you know, prepare
So
the game for them. Yeah, but yeah, it's like it's like they were shocked. Ukuthi Siwelele will prepare the game like this. the way Isiwelele was so aggressive from minute one to the last minute. I'm a counter attack Isiwelele. The way they were able to turn defense into attack nje kanjalo nje. It's like Chiefs, they were not ready for that. And Isiwelele was so aggressive up front. There was this 20-year-old. I forgot his
Jazz, I
name.
think it's Jazz.
Uchez. Like he was giving that Chiefs defense a problem, and I don't think the Chiefs were ready for that, because over the past few games that the Chiefs were playing, besides Orlando Pirates, put Orlando Pirates outside the picture. Over the past few games that the Chiefs were playing, you saw Guti, they were the ones on the front foot. Yeah, well, the other teams tried to let the Chiefs play, and it backfired on the other teams. But Isiwelele was the total opposite of that. Isiwelele was like, okay, we're gonna take the game to you guys. We're gonna try and match you pound for pound. I was surprised with Isiwelele. I was surprised Isiwelele. They went in pound for pound with the Kaizer Chiefs, and they actually matched the Kaizer Chiefs. They overpowered the Kaizer Chiefs pound for pound. Yeah,
You
which
know,
made the teams look like they were not ready for the game. That was the surprising part for me. But it's a well-deserved victory for Isiwelele, if I'm being totally honest.
you know, when you're saying you were surprised to see them coming at us like that. First of all, they have a good coach. I think it's Luciano, if I'm not mistaken. They have a good coach. And I feel like the way they approached the game, I feel like the way they started the game, they knew ukuthi labantu laba babuya kudabi. Labantu laba bakhathele. There's no way yokuthi bangadlala the way badlale ngakhona idabi and come today but pull a 10 out of 10 performance. Luciano Olosiya, a smart coach. Even though he might not have said it like that, I'm not saying that's what he said, but you could see ukuthi they were ready from the first whistle. You could see what they were ready. They knew. And again, looking at the starting lineup, it's okay. It's like the starting lineup that started over the weekend. So they knew which we were tired. They knew which we were struggling. Hence, they didn't give us the time of the day. You understand? And I'm surprised with yes, why are they coming at us like this? Can't they knew these ones are tired. There's no way. And the Mount as well has nothing to lose. You understand? So they went pound for pound with us, knowing very well, okay, we're just going to gamble. If Chiefs are said like it's Chiefs anyway, it's Chiefs against Suwelele. But if you can just take a game with just 2 days rest, we sidlale on Sunday. It's Monday, maybe they might rest still. I don't think they trained. Tuesday was the game. You understand? So I think by think a grand, and yeah, man, in as much as I'm disappointed, but yeah, I was also surprised, shocked, and impressed at how well they brought the game to us. And I think it's yeah, it was just a reality check. We're not robots, even though I feel like certain things could have been fixed in terms of maybe making changes at the right time. You understand? If you're seeing that Pele is struggling with Umabowe, bringing him Tetwa, like try and make the situation better. Force that, because of we all know with him, bro. If Steves goes down 2-0, it's hard. It's difficult for us to come back. I found in the Towns, I found in the Pirates, a Kaizer Chiefs. So as a coach, we are born, okay, these guys are already 2-0 down, and you still want to force, you still want the same starting 11 to maybe play 20 or 30 more minutes of second half. Just do the changes and see what happens. Like trust Machito now. Bring in the players who kichimisa labantu labo naye labo. Understand? Bring in Vilagazi at the right time. Naye azozama ukuthi cause havoc la ngakhona khona. You understand? Bring in Abu Bartman, like bring in energy, bring in people that you know which they fresh, bring in people that you know which they might just, or they can do something better in comparison with what the guys inside the field are doing. You understand? If Lelepo is tired, take him off. You understand? If Shaba is tired, if but keep it and try and save the game. Shulega Uzami. You understand? That's what I want. Those are the kind of things that I want. Khalil fix game management. If you see what's okay, we approach the game wrong, do the changes at the right time. Yes, you guys are coach, you guys have the final say, but just be smart about it. You understand that? Don't be stubborn. Forced to born. We 2-0 down, dog. We 2-0 down. You understand? And more team, we have Sundowns, we have Kukune, we have Amazulu, we have Chippa United. Sundowns, Kukune, Amazulu, Chippa United. Those are the 4 games that Kaizer Chiefs is left with.
Yes.
It downs. It game engize ngipredict ukuthi izoyanjani. You understand? We have this Kukune right now, they look vulnerable. You understand? With the change of coach, like it's not this Kukune that the same Kukune that started the season. You understand? Or the last season's Kukune, they a bit vulnerable at the moment. Amazulu, I feel like we can do something. You understand? Chippa United, even though it's gonna be a fire game, it's always a fire game. I think maybe from this remaining 4 games, okay, yes, in comparison with the Amazulu, see, she a 5-point cap. Each and every team can manage 26 games, but at least if we can just win just 2 games of the remaining 4, that's what I'm asking for. You understand? 6 more points and then maybe lose 1 and draw 1, then maybe 7 points. Just finish off the season on 7 more points. System at the Confederation spot. You understand? Confed football. You understand? So that's where I'm at right now. Which, you know what? I just want us to just get just 6 points, the remaining 4, and then, you know, Amachita Hamba rest and prepare for the next season because of the season is done. You understand? And going to a game is under. I don't know if you still want to add anything on the Kaizer Chiefs.
I think it's important for. I've said this. I think it's important for the Chiefs to finish the season strong, qualify for the 3rd spot, just to give that good feel factor going into the next season and just moving forward as a football club. Yeah, well, rather than to finish this season on a bad note, you know, giving down the Guti, what if next season we have another horrible season? Yeah, but to finish the season strong is important. Yeah. They should make sure as we shoot at least out of the 4 games. I know it's tough, but at least get 2 wins, at least a draw, maybe 1 defeat. Yeah, well, but you can try and not lose at least. You can try and not lose 1 game. It's possible. Yeah, well, but
just 2 games.
2 games, yeah. But yeah, man. Moving on to Mamelodi Sundowns, man. I mean, yeah, man. Sundowns doing Sundown things. Yeah, I watched a good amount of that game. And I feel like yesterday you saw the intent of Mamelodi Sundowns. Starting with the starting 11. I mean, coach started Reynard, Beno Shalulile, Mumshishi, Beno Matthews. That's when you know Wuti, the coach really wants to win this game. I feel like he realized Wuti, now we have to wake up because they're leaking about Punyuga now because they haven't won their last 2 games before yesterday. So coach realized Wuti Magic Mela Papam and the guys were born. The way that they were playing, the agency to you know, just the urgency to score. I mean, in Sundowns, when I usually watch them play, especially in small grounds, if the season maybe Sandukala in the middle, they're usually patient. Yeah, they're usually patient and try to carve out the opportunity. Izolo, they were a little bit. I mean, they rushed a bit. Yeah, I saw a little bit of desperation from Mamelodi Sundowns. That's why they didn't score in the first half. They're a little bit too desperate, but you can see the intent. They want to score. They want to score goals because I mean, selling a goal difference, and then it might be a crucial factor in the title race. A goal difference. It may come up to a goal difference. and you can see ukuthi Mamelodi Sundowns really wanted to score a goal, and going away to Ipolokwane City, it's not easy, especially when they play kulama ground what Seshego Stadium, or like they congest the field, like it's not easy. It's not easy, but I mean, Sundowns, they showed why they are champions. They showed why they are Mamelodi Sundowns, and they came out with the victory. They could have won 2-0. Mutiba Geji penalty. I mean, I don't like Amapanenka. I don't like when players do Amapanenka because it doesn't look good if you don't score it. Yabo, it really doesn't. Puso Prime Diaz. Okay. But yeah, man. I mean, Mamelodi Sundowns doing Mamelodi Sundowns thing, which just made the title race even 10 times more difficult for Orlando Pirates at this point. So, man, it is what it is.
Yeah, you know, just to go back to how Okadoso approached the game, you could see what he was. Yeah, he got the rude awakening with the past 2 games, whereby he got 2 points out of a possible 6. I understand, and you could see it was okay. You know what? We realize how much they can see as much as crunch time. Yeah, I understand, and they won at the end. Now they are 2 points ahead of you guys. Yeah, I understand, and I'm looking at our games. The Sundowns are selling out. I'm looking at our games. The Pirates are selling out. Hey, boy, it's not looking. Anything can still happen. Don't get me wrong, but Sundowns is left with Polokwane City, Chiefs, Siwelele, Netis Galaxy. Out of the 4 games, they have 3 home games. Going to play Chiefs at home. They're going to play Siwelele at home. They're going to play Polokwane City at home. And then it's only TS Galaxy, which will be their last game that they play away. 3 home games. Ne? Polokwane City at home bazondlula. Isiwelele at home bazondlula. Chiefs at home, they might just ndlula. You understand? TS Galaxy away. Yeah, TS Galaxy, we all know what okay, Sundowns and TS Galaxy no go by grudge games, but right now as TS Galaxy now it's one of the teams of fun and I was talking. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at the moment. You understand? That's Sundowns. Orlando Pirates. You left with Stellenbosch, you left with Makesi, you left with Devon City, and you left with Orbit College. Out of the 4 games left, you only have 1 home game. You understand? And yeah, the way selling a corner right now. What I'm gonna say is, kule 4 games the Pirates are selling high. If you drop points, a game in 1.
Chai.
This is in Yako after that game.
Yeah.
Season Yako after that game. Do you see Sundowns dropping points? Kule 4 games are selling?
It's hard to tell, Jaya. It's hard to tell. It really is. It really is, bro. Because if you would have said Uguti Sundowns wouldn't at this time of the season they wouldn't win 2 games in a row, I would have said there's no chance, but they actually didn't. So I don't know, but anything can happen. But another question I have: will Orlando Pirates win all those 4 games in a row? That's another question I don't have any answer for. Because these last 4 games will not be easy, especially the next one, Stellenbosch away. I mean, we haven't beaten Stellenbosch away, I don't know in how many years. And Stellenbosch, dog. They're not a team to be messed with.
I just need to check as to will it be Athlone or Craven Cottage. I just need to check. I just need to check.
It's Athlone. It's Athlone
It's
Stadium.
Athlone. It's no longer
Yeah.
Craven, ne? Huh. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
that's a
it's
good
Athlone.
point.
It's no longer Craven.
That's a good point, Mo team. You haven't beaten Stellenbosch away in a very long time. And we all know for Kaizer Chiefs, for Orlando Pirates, Stellenbosch away is always a, and they've hand. They've given hand. I understand. And Ukumbula
Hey.
now they're fighting to clinch and stay with top 8. I'm just not quite sure about their standings right now, but I know they're
I think they are
fighting to
number 9.
clinch. Sorry?
I think they are number 9, lapho nje.
Yeah, I understand. So you know, Hunt wants to see himself inside the top 8. Makesi, Orbit College, lapho Paris ingazindlulela. I mean, Orbit College isazolelana at this point. Yeah, I understand the same thing with Makesi, but Devon City, Stellenbosch, you might just win all 3 games and just lose 1 or draw 1, which is a Stellenbosch. Or the problem is, the ways into seasons are getting a corner. There's nothing that we can say with certain right now.
Yeah.
In terms of how this team's going to finish the season, because of there's always a shocker. Trust me, there's always a shocker, man. I feel like if the Premiership, man, season in, season out, standards siyakhuphuka, so kukho easy ukuthi singa-predictor, so we might just get a shocker. Yeah, understand. So yeah, we just have to see how the weekend goes, how the remaining games go, and I stand by what I said. As a Kaizer Chiefs fan, I'm sorry to say this. I want to lose to Mamelodi Sundowns. Even if I'm in a stadium, means no show. The Sundowns winning a walkover, it's fine. Because of as I've said to you, and I'll keep emphasizing this with him, the worst possible scenario for Kaizer Chiefs fans, it's Orlando Pirates winning the league and Mamelodi Sundowns winning the Champions League, and them saying Kaizer Chiefs. I'm not ready for that. Man. So I think that's all that I have for today. I don't know if you still want to add anything, if you still have points.
One question. Ubani obani abazoya eLoftus next week to support the Chiefs? Is the Chiefs fans themselves or is it some Orlando Pirates fans?
No, ezigamakepula ngiyazi ukuthi ninathi. Yeah, I understand. And you know what's funny? Nina nisupporta thina nipusha thina nifuna thina swine. Mina ngisupporta iSundowns. So it's like Chiefs fans want Sundowns to beat us, but Orlando Pirates it's a mess. It's a mess, and this is what makes the beautiful game.
Yeah,
we get to these points whereby as Chiefs fans, I want to lose to Sundowns, so that Sundowns can open the gap. But I know when ufuna mina ngishaye downs or ufuna mina ngithrow it down, so it's a mess.
and just this one favor. If favor A1.
Give you a favor A1 and just for you to come back and rub it on my face. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that.
Mfethu basenaturena. Mfethu naturena enzani manje?
Maki, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Forget. If we win, it's fine, I'll celebrate. If we lose, it's fine, I'll celebrate. So at this point, I'm neutral. It's only you who's by my side, by my corner, saying Asamba Sam, and I'm just there like Ndodungang Puch was yeah. I understand. So yeah, man. Now, all right, now, boy. If that's all that we have, man, guys, please like the video, please subscribe to the channel, please continue showing us some love, man. Just for the love of the game. It's a point, and I'm signing out.
It's your boy Nhlanhla Nhlakzini Mdima. Wola. I'll see you on the next one.